Hello everyone, welcome to Computer Science and IT Gate Coaching. Don't forget to subscribe my channel and press the bell icon to get the instant notification of my free lecture. In this lecture we are going to see time complexity analysis of a recursive function. Time complexity analysis of a recursive function. Time complexity analysis of recursive function. So for the iterative function we have seen. Now for the recursive function we are going to see. Okay. So let's take one example. This is a function a. It has taken input n. Now if n is greater than 1, it's return a n minus 1. Okay. So it's calling again. See, it is a function. There are two types of program. One is iterative. Another is recursion. So in a program, either a function can call itself or there will be no function will call itself. It is going to have some iteration like for loop, while loop, do while loop. So for iteration we have already seen it. Now for recursion we are going to see how to find the time complexity of that. So this is a function, and when the value of n is greater than 1, it is again calling the function a with the input n minus 1. Okay. So let's assume the time required for an is tn. Time required for an is tn. Then for when the input is n, its required time complexity is n. Then when the input is n minus 1, it will require tn minus 1. Now to do just this comparison, we require constant time, that is big of 1. So you can say that 1, or either sometimes they will use c, either sometimes they will use constant c or 1. Okay. So what we are doing, whenever we are having a recursive function in it, we'll assume that to the time complexity of this function, let us assume it's tn. When the input is n, it's tn. When the input is n minus 1, then tn minus 1. So the total time required for this function is tn plus 1 for this comparison plus tn minus 1 when the input is greater than 1, when n is greater than 1. Okay, and when n is equal to 1, now tell me when n is equal to 1. So the recursive function is tn is equal to 1 plus tn minus 1 when n is greater than 1. Now tell me when n is equal to 1, how much time it will take? When n is equal to 1, this function, when n is equal to 1, how much time this function will take? So this comparison will do, and it will not go inside if loop, because n is now 1, it will false, it will say that it is false, you don't go inside that. So only one comparison, that only constant time it is required, only constant time. Am I clear? Please let me know whether I am clear or not. So for when n equal to 1, we require only one, that is constant time. Now we need to solve this. So we are having a different method. One is substitution, another is recursive. So by using substitution, we are going to we need to find this is a recursive equation. Okay, we need to find the solution of that. So tn, so you can write that this is even called as, since it is a first recursive function, so I am just writing some point. In next question I will not write. Okay, so please write it now. This is called as, so this condition is called as base condition, anchor condition, or halting condition. Okay, so sometimes in gate they will change that what is anchor condition, what is halting condition. So this condition is called as, this is called as base condition, anchor condition, stopping condition, or halting condition. Okay, halt, you know that halt means stop. Anchor condition is, you should mark this one, because by seeing the name you will not able to say that what is the anchor condition. Okay, am I clear? So now we will solve this function, this recursive equation. This is a recursive equation tn. Okay, so how to solve that? So by using substitution I am going to use. by using back substitution, we are going to solve this. So Tn is equal to 1 plus Tn minus 1. Now in place of Tn minus 1, what you can do, see, when is n, it is doing 1 plus, it is doing 1, then it is reducing the size of n by 1. So it will do 1, then it will reduce the size of this by 1, it will be Tn minus 2. Please let me know whether it is clear or not. So it will be 2 plus Tn minus 2. Then in place of Tn minus 2, you can substitute 1 plus Tn minus 3. Then 3 plus Tn minus 3. Then in place of Tn minus 3, you can substitute 1 plus Tn minus 4. Yeah, correct. So it is 4 plus Tn minus 4. Like this. So it is, how it is going? It's going like k plus Tn minus k. It's going k plus Tn minus k. If you are done with the writing, then please let me know. So this is a recursive equation. So we should know to solve the recursive equation, because in a function we need to solve it. Now your base condition is when is 1. When n is 1, you are taking constant time. So in place of this, you have to substitute something as k such that it become 1. Okay, so you have to substitute something here so that it become n minus 1, n minus k equal to. So when n minus k is equal to 1, so we have to make this thing as 1. We need to make this thing as 1 so that we can substitute this base condition. Okay, so when n minus k is equal to 1, the k will be n minus 1. So k will go there and 1 will be here. So it will be n minus 1. Okay, so in place of k, just write n minus 1. So therefore Tn is equal to n minus 1 plus t n minus, it was k. So in place of k, you will write this minus n minus 1. So it will be n minus 1 plus t n minus n plus 1. So this will get cancel out. So it will be n minus 1 plus t1, and t1 is going to take constant time, that is n1 means is going to be plus 1, so it is going to give n. So the time complexity is your big O of n. So why I am substituting Tn minus? So we need to see, to solve this equation, we need to make here, if we will get 1, then only we will get some constant value. So we need to make this base, we need to reach to the base condition. To reach to the base condition, we need to make n minus k is equal to 1. When n minus k will be equal to 1, then k will be n minus 1. So in place of k, I have written n minus 1, then n minus k. So in place of k, I have written this. So I have taken out the n minus 1. So when minus is there, so it will become minus, and minus minus is plus. So this way you got the time complexity as big O of n. Is it clear? Now see the next one. So you have, I am taking the next recursive equation, Tn is equal to n plus t n minus 1. Is n greater than 1 and is equal to 1, n equal to 1. So this we are going to do. So this is a recursive equation. Now we are going to see, in GATE exam there are around 30 questions in the previous year question on recursive equation. So some questions now we will solve, and later we are going to solve when I am going to do previous year GATE question. Now in place of Tn, you have here we are having n plus Tn minus 1. Okay, so Tn is equal to n plus, now please concentrate on this study, Tn minus 1. Now in place of Tn minus 1, it will be, again see here, when the whatever is the size you are writing that and you are reducing by 1. So here again you will write the same thing, then you will reduce by 1, it will be Tn minus 2. it will be Tn minus 2. Then similarly it will be n minus 1, then it will be t, in place of Tn minus 2 you will write the same. First Tn is substituting the whatever it is having the size with that, and it is reducing by 1. So n minus 2, then again t n minus 3, then again n plus n minus 1 plus n minus 2. Similarly it will go till n minus 3, n minus 4, like so. When we can stop? When we can stop? When it will go till 1. Okay, so when it will go 1. So how to go 1? How to make 1? See, it is going like this. It will go till n minus k. See, here n, then n minus 1, n minus 2, then n minus 3, then n minus 4. See, when it is having n minus 2, here it is having 1 more. Okay, then it will have Tn minus 4. So similarly it will go. You have not given me the answer. Okay, so yeah, correct Abhishek, very good. So it will be n, then n minus 1, then n minus 2, then n minus 3, like this it will go till n minus k. When it is n minus k, then t will be n minus k plus 1, one more greater. See here, here is 3, then here is 4, here is 2, then here is 3, here is 1, then here is 2, 1 greater, minus k plus 1. So when n minus k plus 1 is equal to 1, so we have to substitute this, we have to make this Tn size is equal to 1, so that we can get a constant as 1. Okay, so how, for what value of k it will become? So there n minus, please let me know for what value of k it is going to be. So it will, n will be here, then minus 1, then k plus 1 is here plus, then again n minus 1, then again minus 1, it's k. So for k equal to n minus 2, it will become 1. So now it will be n plus n minus 1 plus n minus 2, like this it will go, and we were getting here, what was that? n minus k. So in place of k it is n minus 2, then t n minus, it was c k plus 1. So k is n minus 2 plus 1. Okay, so it will be n plus n minus 1 plus n minus 2. Similarly it will here, if you take it out from this bracket, you will get plus 2, and there you are going to get plus 1. See, so it will be n plus n minus 1 plus n minus 2. So 2, then 1 is 1. So it is like sum of n natural number. It is giving sum of n natural number. So it will be n into n plus 1 by 2, and its time complexity is going to your big O of n square, because leading term here is n square. Understood? Anyone having any doubt? So by using substitution we have seen, or even it is called as backtracking. Now we are going to see recursion tree. Anyone having any doubt? Recursion tree. So to solve the recursive equation, we can either use the substitution method or backtracking, or you can use the recursion tree. So now write, using this recursion, using this recursion tree, we can solve some of the recursive equation. I am saying some of the recursive equation. Okay, but not all. Okay, so some of the recursive equation we can solve. Now see the problem we are going to take. The first one is Tn is equal to 2t n by 2 plus c. N is greater than 1 and constant when n is equal to 1. So when n is equal to 1, it is giving a constant time. When n is greater than 1, it is dividing the sum into twice of n minus 2. So it is dividing the problem into half of two sub problem and it's taking some constant time. Okay, am I clear? So what we are doing, the size of the problem, we are taking some constant time c and we are dividing the problem into two sub problem of size n by 2. Okay, so please write what that equation means. What that equation means if some problem is there which is having a size of n, then it is taking some constant time and then it is dividing this problem into two problem of size n by 2, n by 2. Okay, so now please write it what it means. Okay, because later when you will do the revision, so it should be in your notebook, otherwise you will not able to remember, means understood later. Okay, in order to solve a problem, what that, so I am writing the meaning of that equation. Okay, what that means, in order to solve a program or problem, you can say that in order to solve a program, so this is a program. For program we are getting a time complexity Tm. In order to solve a program with n input, the time taken will be some constant time. The time taken will be some constant time c. Okay, so in order to solve a program with n input, the time taken will be some constant time c plus 2 times t n by 2. Okay, if you are done with the writing, please let me know. I will go to the next slide. If you are done with the writing, then please let me know. And if you are happy with the class, then please like the session. So what it means here, again the problem. So right here again the problem. So even I am teaching in English, but I am giving the notes in a very basic way so that you can understand it. Okay, here again the problem is going to reduced to two problem of input n by 2. Okay, of input n by 2, that is, it is this size. So we could say that we could think as if we do c amount of work, we could produce two problem. We can produce two problem with smaller set of inputs, and each input, please write it fast with me, and input size is reduced to n by 2. If you are done with the writing, then please let me know. So when you are doing C constant work, you are dividing the problem into two problem, that is n by 2, then again Tn by 2. Okay. Now here also, if these two equation will do to constant work, okay, don't write now, okay, don't write now, okay, you write. So this is step 1, you can write this way, step 1. So this is the first problem, so step by step I am teaching you. So when you are doing some constant work, you are dividing the problem into two sub problem. Now again, if this will do some constant work, again like in step 2, it will, if again it will do some constant work like C, again it will do some constant work like C, then it will divide into two sub problem, into half. So it will be n by 4, it will be n by 4, and here it will be again Tn by 4, like this it will go. Similarly, if this will do some constant work, then it will again divide the problem into half. So at this level you are doing C amount of constant work, here 2 constant work. Okay, now in this level we are going to do some constant work, so that I am showing in next slide. Okay, so first you did C amount of work, then again you did C amount of work, then again you going to do C amount of work. Like this way only, C, then 2C amount of work you have did, the 4C amount of work you have did, then here you are going to get Tn by 8, then Tn by 8, like this, then Tn by 8, similarly everywhere Tn by 8, like this. Okay, here also Tn by 8, here also Tn by 8. See, now if this, in this level, if all this will do some constant amount of work, then again it will get divided. Now see how much work total we are going to get in this level. Here C, 2C, 3C, 4C, 5, 6, 7, 8. So here 8C. So whatever number in the below you are getting, that with which we are dividing, that many we are getting here the amount of work. And see, the base condition here is n equal to 1. Yeah, very good, Pratiksha. The base condition is here n equal to 1. So we need to go till Tn minus n by n. N by n. Like this, it will keep on going. It will keep on going till n by n. So for this, we will require how much amount of work? NC. So total amount of work that we are doing is this. It's the total amount of first C work, then 2C, then 4C, then 8C, then NC. Please let me know whether it is clear or not. Told you, now I will write. If for 2 only I am writing, if we have Tn by 4, then total work is 4C. Then total work is 4C. If we have Tn by 8, then total work is 8C. Similarly, if we have Tn by n, then total work is NC. Now one thing you should keep in mind here it is growing like 2 to the power. See, here it was growing 2 to the power 1, then 2 to the power 2, then 2 to the power 3. So n will be definitely like some term like 2 to the power k. Okay, that you should keep in mind. So it is growing as a divide by 2. So it will be some n should be some number like 2 to the power k. Okay, k should be have some number greater than equal to 0, no, greater than 1. Okay, so that we require later. Understood na? Anyone having doubt, please ask me. So please write. If we add, so if we add all this, we are going to get the time complexity. If we add up the total work done, then we get the time complexity, of this recursive equation as shown below. Madhura is saying, can you explain it once? Okay, just give you a brief. Okay, So those who are writing, take this screenshot so that in the meanwhile you can write it. Okay. Now see what I am saying here. Just I am going to give a brief. So in recursive equation, this equation is saying that the size of the problem is n. If you are doing some constant amount of work, that is c, you are dividing that problem into two problems, two sub problems of size n by 2. Okay. So, and when the size of the problem is 1, you are just getting a constant time c. So what you are doing some constant time c, then you are dividing the problem into two sub problem n by 2 half. Then again, if this problem will do some constant work c, then it will again divide it into two sub problem n by 4, and again this also will be tn by 4, tn by 4. Similarly, this c do, if this at this level, if this will do constant work, so then the size of the problem will become tn by 8. It will divide by 2. So similarly, we are doing at every level some constant amount of work. So here they have did 2 constant 2c, here we have did 4 constant 4c. So the number with which we are dividing, that many constant work we are doing 8c. Similarly here nc. Okay. So now we are, if we'll add all these things, then we are going to get the time complexity of this recursive equation. Okay. So now write Tn is equal to, understood Madhura? So Tn is equal to c plus 2c plus 4c plus 8c plus nc. Okay. So you can take c as a common. Then 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus 8 plus, and you know that n is going to some number as a power of 2. So before writing that, we should write, let's assume n equal to 2 to the power k. Okay, here we had taken this, you should write because this is the first problem. For next problem onward, we will not going to write. Okay, here we have taken n equal to 2 to the power k because it is increasing in power of 2, and GATE exam no need to do all these things, just for your understanding, for your notes I am writing. Okay, so it will be c plus 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus 8. So 1 you can write as 2 to the power 0, so that we can see in which way it is increasing. So it will be 2 to the power 0 is 1, then it's going till 2 to the power k. Okay, so it is increasing in GPC, 2, then 2, 1, then 2, 2, then 2 to the 3. So the common difference is going to 2. Okay, so here the number of term for this, is going to k plus 1, because it's 1, then 2 to 2, then 2 to the 3, it's k, then for 0 plus 1. So number of term is going to be, it's k plus 1. So here n is equal to k plus 1, and the common difference, that is r, is equal to 2. So you can write in a bracket, it is in GP. Okay, understood? If you are done with the writing, then please let me know. So if r is greater than 1, then what is going to be the equation of GP? Please let me know. What is going to be the equation of GP if r is greater than 1? Please let me know if r is greater than 1. Abhishek is saying done. So it's going to c a r to the power n minus 1 r minus 1. This is the sum of the GP if r is greater than 1. So here a is the first term is 1, r is 2, and n is number of term is k plus 1 minus 1, and r is going to 2 minus 1, that is going to be 1 only. So yeah, correct Himanshu, r to the n a r to the n minus 1, yeah, correct, very good. So it is 2 minus 1 is going to 1 only, so it will be 2 to the power k plus 1 minus 1. Okay, so you can write it as c 2 to the power k into 2 minus 1. So you have taken 2 to the power k as n, you know that it is n, so it's like 2n minus 1. So you know that this is the only leading term, 2nc minus c. So the constant term is n, so time complexity is going to be big O of n. Yeah. Now see the next one. Tn is equal to 2t n by 2 plus n greater than 1 and is equal to 1 when n is equal to 1. So now here I am not going to write everything, okay, just see. So this equation means that when you are doing a constant that n amount of work, okay, then you are dividing that, means whatever will be the size, that much amount of work you are going to do, and then you are going to divide that problem into two sub problem of size n by 2. So when you are doing n amount of work, you are dividing it into two sub problem into n by 2 into n by 2. Then again here you will do the work like how n, then again here you are going to do that n by 2 amount of work, n by 2 amount of work, then it will be tn by 4, tn by 4, like this, tn by 4, tn by 4. So here you have did n amount of work, here you have did it 2 into n by 2, because this n by 2 amount of work, n by 2, it is going to your 2. Now here you have to see, so please write it till now, you please write it, then I will go to the next slide. If you are done with the writing, then please let me know. In this problem I am not writing everything, okay, I think that it is clear. Now let's see what is going to be the time complexity, okay. Are you done with the writing? I think that you are done, okay, fine. So like n, then you are getting n by 2, n by 2, then here n by 4, n by 4, here n by 4, n by 4, similarly here n by 8, then n by 8, then n by 8, like this it will go. Okay, sir, not to. What Vibhuti? I am not getting you. It's in. So it will go till n by n. Okay. So when t is going to be 1, like this it is going to be n by n. You are going to get n by n, like this it will go. Okay. So here you are doing how much amount of work? N. Here you are doing 2 into n by 2. You are getting n amount of work. Oh sorry, it should be n. Okay, got it. Just typing mistake. Thank you, Vibhuti. So now here you have did 4 into n by 4. You got again n. Here you did 8 n by 4 amount of work, n by 8. So you got n amount of work. Similarly, here you did n into n by n amount of work, that is n. So in every level you are doing n amount of work. At every level you are doing n amount of work. So whatever level we are going to get here, that will going to be your into n is going to be your time complexity. Am I clear? Please let me know. Please let me know whether it is clear or not. Anyone having any doubt, please let me know. Otherwise, I will go to the next slide. If you are done with the writing, please let me know. Himanshu, it is not n square. So at every level we are doing n amount of work. So we need to find that till how much level we need to go. Okay, and you know that n is going to be something like in power of 2. Then only it will get because it's increasing as 2 into 4, then 8, Okay, as a multiple of 2 it is increasing. So you write, we know that, so you write, we know that at, yeah, correct Abhishek, correct Himanshu. We know that at every level, you write, at every level the amount of work, the amount of work, the amount of work is n. So the amount of work is n. So the total time complexity, so the total time complexity is equal to, as you say, height of a tree, or yeah, correct, height of a tree you can say that, or number of level, n into number of level. Now how you have got it, log n? So it's good, you know that it is going to be log n, very good. No, but those who don't know, so to find number of level, okay, now how to find the number of level? So you know that when n is in 2 to the power 0, when you have did this first one, this n, it's like n by 2 to the power 0, it is level, first level, you can say that first level, then n by 2 to the power 1, second level, okay, second level. So this is sometimes called as 0 level, level 0, means depends upon the book, vary upon the book. Someone they consider, it's level 0, someone consider it's level 1. So it's upon the book, and in gate exam they will say what is, whether to assume this as a level 1 or level 0, okay. Then second level, then n by 2 to the power 2, third level, like this it will go, then n by 2 to the power 3, fourth level. So when it will go till like n by 2 to the power k, then it will be equal to 1, kth level, okay. So that many level we are getting. Please let me know whether it is clear or not. If you are done with the writing, then please let me know. So it is going from 0, 1, 2, 3 till k. Yeah, fine. So write from 0 to k, from 0 to k level, from 0 to k level we have how many levels? We have in total k plus 1, because for 0, 1, k plus 1 level, okay. If we assume, and you know that this is going to be your 2 to the power k is going to be n, then only it is going to become 1, okay, to got the base condition. If we assume that n equal to 2 to the power k, then k is going to your log n base 2. If you take log on both sides, it is going to be log n base 2, and it is going to be log 2 to the power k base 2. So you know that power will come in the beginning, so it's going to be k log 2 base 2, same base, same number, it is going to be 1, so it's going to be k, so k is going to be log n base 2. So total number of levels you got is k plus 1, so total number of level, is equal to, so total number of level is equal to log n base 2 plus 1. So total time complexity will become, please let me know if you are done with the writing. Just multiply n into that, okay. So total time complexity is equal to n into log n 2 plus 1. So this is going to be the bigger term, n log n 2 plus n. So this is going to dominate this function. So time complexity is going to be n log n. Okay.